Alright, let's examine the mean. That's just another word for the average. But average tells us a lot, actually. Because to get the average, we need to have the total divided by the amount of numbers. So, working backwards, if we don't have the total, we can get it just by multiplying our mean by the number of numbers we have. Or if we know the total and the amount of numbers, we can divide to find our average. So to apply that, if you earned an average of $20 per day for 7 days, you earned a total of, you guessed it, just 20 times 7, which is $140. So using the mean or the average can help us find the total. Now let's apply that when we don't actually know our total, or it's going to be an X number. Alright, before taking his last test in a class, Miguel's test score mean was 83. He determined if he scored a 99 on his last test, he would earn a B- or an 85%. How many total tests would he have taken to earn this? What don't we know here? Well, we don't know X, which is the number of tests he's taken before his last test. And we also don't know how many he's going to take after he scores the 99, but we know that's going to be one more than the number that he took before the last test. So X plus 1 is going to represent that. Alright. So that means if we take our 83, which is his average before, and multiply it by X, which is the number of tests he's taken before that last test, and then we add that 99 score he's going to hopefully make on his last test, wishful thinking, right? Then we can set that equal to his new mean, which would be 85. But now he's not taken X number of tests, he's taken X number of tests plus 1, because we're including that last test. So these need to be equal to each other. So I just distribute here. We get 85x plus 85 and 83x plus 99. Then we're just going to solve for x. So minus 83x. And we get 99 equals 2x plus 85. Now it's just a two-step equation. So subtract our 85. We get 14 is 2x and divide by 2, and x is going to give us 7. So 7 is the number of tests that he's taken. Remember what x stood for? We said x stood for the number of tests taken before the last test. What did the question ask? How many total tests would he have taken to earn the 85? So that wants to include that extra test. So we need to add 1 to that, so it would be a total of 8 tests. Alright, how about you try one on your own, and then you can check it with me. Alright, pause the video and try this question out. Before taking her last test in a class, Ashley's test score mean was 87. She determined if she scored a 77 on her last test, she would still earn a B- or an 85. How many total tests would she have taken to earn this? Alright, now that you've tried it, we'll go ahead and check your solution. Alright, to set it up, we should have 87x, where x stands for the number of tests she's taken up until her last test. And then if we add that 77 for her last test, it should equal her new mean of 85, and then she's taken x number of tests plus that last test. So I'm going to distribute, And we get 87x plus 77 equals 85x plus 85. And now just combine inverse operations to solve for x. And we get 2x plus 77 equals 85. Then 2x equals 8. And then x equals 4. And remember, x stands for the number of tests before her last test. And if you'll recall, it says total tests, including that last one, so we need to add 1 to that. So it would be 5 total tests. Did you get that right? If not, rewind it and try it again.